back there and have a wine. I don't know if she wants to look at hockey.
I would probably hold off on the hockey. Typically, happy wife, happy life.
Is that the word?
That's what I'm saying. I know my wife's happy when I hold it on.
And get the other guy.
Yeah.
It's like a puddle.
The whole thing, this isn't frozen here yet. We're back on. Sorry folks, we have ice level video today through the glass and on the phone, so there won't be any zooming or anything. The Mariners are at the far end in black.
Trying to intimidate Troll too. I had more case on silver feather like this. It's just a big,
All right, everybody. Got the Eastern Shore Mariners in black against the Antigonish Bulldogs. Coming out for the face-off for the Mariners is Aiden O'Donnell with Charlie Benino on right wing and Ryder McQueen on left wing. Looks like we have Maddox Allaby and Lucas Arnold on D. Unfortunately, there's not a good place in this arena to set up the camera, so we got no zebras, and the pegs aren't in the nets yet.
hopefully there won't be any. There'll be all kinds too. These guys are probably going to get $30-40 a game. I hope they will keep passing. It's not passing. You know, most of the teams first year 15. It's almost the first year. Second year, you realize the benefit of passing it to your open team. What's the point? I don't care if you roll it.
And still no referees. All right, look at that ice. It's textured. And we got the refs coming out now. Roman Young in net for the Mariners. Aiden O'Donnell on the face-off. Charlie Benino right wing. Ryder McQueen left wing. Lucas Arnold left D. Maddox Allaby right D. Puck. One the timekeeper coming out to center ice here now. So again, Aiden on the face-off. O'Donnell wins over to McQueen. McQueen dumps it in. Antigonish gets it, breaks out of their zone across the red line, dumps it in Mariners zone. Allaby's there to get it, passes it behind the net to Arnold. Arnold in the corner, gets it skating out, passes up to O'Donnell. O'Donnell breaks it into the zone, coming around. O'Donnell passes over. And off the post. Why won't this zoom out? That's Lucas battling, number 16 for Antigonish gets by, shot. Can't tell from here if that was on net or not. It'll be icing Mariners. got Zach Morash out on the face-off. Galera Murphy on left D. And Zach wins. It's Cruz battling there. Zach there. That's Cruz with the puck coming across the blue line. Cruz shoots from the buzzer, but they got the key playing. It's Cruz battling in the corner here. Zach battling at the blue line with the Antigonish. Antigonish passes it over. Kimberly's shot is blocked. Kimberly in the corner behind the net, into the other corner. Gets out along, sets it back to the Galera. Galera shot blocked. Antigonish gets it. Breaks out of the Mariner zone. We've got Leticote on as the other D with Galera. Way down on that far end. Murphy battling. Thompson picks up the puck, comes off his stick, goes into the corner where Leticote picks it up, brings it in behind the Mariners' net, dumps it backwards. Antigonish gets it, shots behind the net. Roman deflects it in behind. Antigonish takes it in behind the net, passes to the corner, passes it up to the right D. Right D chips it down the boards into the corner to the winger. Battling in the corner. Antigonish gets it behind the Mariners' net, stops, tries to go short side in the corner, stops short of the net, whistle blown. So we got McLeod out. And McLeod wins. Got Jardine back on D, Fluid on D. Owen O'Donnell on left wing, Jackson Pryor on right wing. That's O'Donnell here, pucking behind the net. O'Donnell still battling. Tips it down, Pryor picks it up, he's in behind the net. Comes out around, shot it out there. McLeod's there to get the puck. Picks it out to Jardine, Jardine to McLeod. McLeod to O'Donnell. O'Donnell right here with it. Back to Jardine, Jardine cutting across, shot is blocked. McLeod gets it, gets there, and Antigonish hits it out. O'Donnell's the first to the puck, tries to pass it over to Jardine. McLeod picks it up, breaks it out, across, and Pryor loses at the blue line, breaking in. McLeod racing back to pick up the puck on the other end. McLeod has the puck, passes it over to O'Donnell. O'Donnell across the red line, O'Donnell across the blue line, and shoots. Save. Antigonish picks it up, brings it around behind their net. They lose it. Nobody there to pick it up for the Mariners. They pass it out of their zone across the red line, get it into the Mariners zone. Yeah, Arnold back out on D, hits it up to O'Donnell. O'Donnell breaks across the line. Queen's there to pick up the puck. Queen falls. Antigonish there, Benino falls. Antigonish picks up the puck. Queen battling, picks up the puck, tries to get it over to Benino, can't get it there. Antigonish picks it up, tries to bat it out. Arnold keeps it in. Arnold trying to get it over to Benino. Antigonish pokes it out. We got a D-to-D pass. Arnold gets it in. Shot is wide. Over into the corner. Antigonish picks it up. Back out. Maddox Allaby picks it up. Passes it over to Arnold. We've got McQueen right there with him. Can't get it. Antigonish gets the puck. Antigonish gets the puck out of their defensive zone. Crosses the red line and over the blue line. Around the other corner. Arnold picks it up in the corner. Tries to pass it up. Antigonish gets her stick on his. Battling in the corner. Can't tell who that is. That's Arnold chasing around behind the net. Puck's there in the corner. Antigonish picks it up, tries to get it around. Shot is wide. Benino picks up the loose puck. He's battling at center ice, breaking in on the right wing. Coming down to the hash mark on the face-off dot, trying to center it. Gives it up to Antigonish. Antigonish is fumbling a little, giving Eastern Shore a great opportunity to get in and get the puck. That's Morash is picking up the puck there now. Passes it back to D, but nobody home. Goes all the way back down the Mariners' end. That is Murphy racing to get the puck with some pressure coming from Antigonish. That's it. Back, Morash picks up the puck, brings it out of the Mariners' zone, passes across the red line to Thompson. Thompson brings it in, shot, he is blocked. Thompson battling behind the net for the puck. Emberley's there battling on the other side of the net, the left side now. Antigonish is able to clear the puck, let it go, picks it up, passes over, and right on Antigonish, they pick it up. Antigonish is offside. Morash out on the face-off. Cluett and Jardine on D. Antigonish wins, they pick it up, circle around. Try to pass it up, goes into the Mariners' zone. Cluett picks it up, passes it over into the other corner. Antigonish picks up the puck. Battling there, back and forth. Antigonish kind of gets it to face-off dot. Centering pass ineffective. Now battling in the corner. Cluett now comes out with it. Thompson there battling there now. That was Morash battling back in the corner. No, it wasn't. That was Emberley. Now that's Morash. Shot from Morash. Antigonish passes it up over to Cluett. Cluett to Jardine. Jardine brings it into the zone. Stops, creating some space. Tries to pass it over to Cluett. Does get it there. Cluett's attempted a shot or chipping it up is blocked. Antigonish gets it and breaks it out of their zone across the red line. And we're back to Cluett over to Jardine. Jardine to Owen O'Donnell. O'Donnell brings it in, coming down through the center, loses the puck. McLeod's there to get it, and shot is blocked. McLeod races over to the boards, pick up the loose puck, keeps it in, back to O'Donnell. O'Donnell battling for the puck. O'Donnell comes in. O'Donnell centering pass, miss, or his block rather. Pryor picks up the puck, can't get a shot off, battling. McLeod's there battling. Townsend, puck comes out of the zone. Allaby's there, dumps it back in. Antigonish is first to the puck. Pryor there. Arnold there, kept it in, shot is blocked. Antigonish gets it out of the Mariners, out of their defensive zone. Antigonish bat. That's Arnold picking up the puck there. Arnold over to Pryor, then to McLeod. McLeod brings it in, loses the puck. Antigonish gets it, they break out of the zone across the red line, across the blue line into the Mariners zone. Shot is high. Antigonish picks it up in the corner, runs it around behind the net, gets it in the other corner. O'Donnell's still on the ice there battling. That's Murphy. Antigonish shot is blocked. Antigonish picks it up. Back pass. Tries a centering pass. Battle on the other side of the net. Comes around. McLeod puts pressure on. Shot. That's Murphy battling in the corner way down there. Antigonish gets it out. Antigonish shot from the right D is, I think that was tipped. Delayed penalty on Mariners. Mariners go on their first penalty kill of the afternoon, and the call is on Let It Go. So the face-off will be in the Mariners' end to the right of Young. And I can't see who that is. I believe that's O'Donnell on the face-off. It is. O'Donnell wins a shorthanded. Cluett dumps it down. Ices the puck. Queen there to put pressure on. Over to O'Donnell. O'Donnell battling on the boards. Antigonish gets it out, breaks out of their zone, crosses the red line, crosses the blue line, shot from the point. Don't think that was on net. Roman deflects it behind the net, battling behind the net into the corner. There, O'Donnell picks it up, chips it out. McQueen back to O'Donnell. O'Donnell skating around, shot from O'Donnell. O'Donnell around behind the net, picking up the puck. Antigonish gets the loose puck. O'Donnell battling on the boards. Antigonish picks it up along the boards, passes it along the center, off to the other side. They get it out of their zone, across the red line, now into the Mariners zone. Coming into that right-hand face-off dot, battling now into the corner. Puck goes behind the net out to the other side. Antigonish, nobody there. They do a deep D pass, shot. Antigonish picks it up. They're in the corner. The Queen's there. Looks like Alibi too. Queen putting pressure on there. No shot. That's Arnold. Arnold dumps the puck. Is able to successfully ice it. Antigonish goalie picks it up, sets it up for their players, come around behind the net. They pass it up, break out of their zone, come across the red line, break into the Mariners zone. Murphy's there to break up the play. Now they're battling in the corner, pass back to Antigonish, right D. Right D tries to shoot, Morash is there to deflect the shot. They pick up the loose puck from the air. Shot from the corner, Roman saves it. Morash out for the face-off for the Mariners, back to even strength. Antigonish wins. They dump it in, Jardine picks it up, breaks it out of the Mariners zone, across the red line, breaks into the Antigonish zone, down the left wing. Battling in the corner, centers it out, Thompson's there. Antigonish player to challenge him. Along the boards, Thompson first, dumps it in back. Emberley's there to get the puck. Antigonish gets it from Thompson there to challenge again. Thompson battling on the boards with the Antigonish player through the other side of the goalie. Gets some support from Emberley, centering pass. Can't quite get to Morash. Deflection goes out to Jardine. Jardine shot is blocked. Jardine picks up the puck, trying to get it centered again into the Antigonish player. Antigonish picks it up, rims it up around to the other side. Jardine's there to block it. We got Thompson there battling right in front of us with the Antigonish player. Oh, fans on the pass. Puck does get out of the Mariners zone. Across the red line, Mariners, Emberley picks it up, Emberley falls. Thompson's there to put pressure on. Fluid taps it in, across the blue line. Antigonish gets it out, Thompson brings it back in. Thompson battling hard, should be an Antigonish penalty. Into the Mariners zone. No, it's penalty on Eastern Shore against Thompson. Empty net Antigonish. The Mariners will go on their second penalty kill of the afternoon. McLeod on the penalty kill face-off to the Mariners, down in the Mariners zone to the right of Young. McLeod wins the face-off, gets it back to Letico. Letico passes it behind the net, comes up the other side. Antigonish picks it up, dumps it into the corner. Letico picks it up behind the net, brings it around behind the net, passes it up the boards. McLeod bats it out of the zone. Antigonish picks it up, just passes the red line. Tries to set it up, passes across the ice. Again, another pass across the ice. McLeod picks it up in the neutral zone, flips it down into the Antigonish zone. Gets in behind the Antigonish net. Their player picks it up, bats it around into the corner. Antigonish picks it up in the corner, bats it around back behind the net. Player waiting, comes out the other corner, passes up the wing. McLeod's there to put pressure on. Antigonish flips it up out of the zone. Letico picks it up, passes it up to McLeod. Gets past McLeod into the zone though. Antigonish picks it up and they're able to get it back out. Remember, Mariners on the penalty kill here. Antigonish passes it over, passes across the ice, breaks into the Mariners zone on the left-hand side. Letico put pressure on, gets past Letico, shot from the corner. Deflection out front, Antigonish. I don't know if that was a shot or not. Puck goes into the corner. Murphy there to battle. McLeod gets the puck, dumps it down into the corner. McLeod, Letico, Pryor, and Murphy come off the ice. Complete line change. Now we got Benino, O'Donnell, Owen O'Donnell, Alibi, and Arnold on the ice for the Mariners. 38 seconds left on the penalty kill for the Mariners. We got Alibi putting pressure on Antigonish in the corner. They pass it up to hash mark by the face-off dot. O'Donnell breaks it out, crosses the red line. Benino down his right side, tries to pass it over to Benino. So Alibi just passed to Benino. Benino passing up to O'Donnell, wasn't expecting it. Turns around, Antigonish picks it up, breaks into the Mariners zone. Gonna have a shot in the Young's chest. Mariners are able to clear the deflection, ice it down into the Antigonish zone. Their goalie sets it up behind the net. Antigonish player picks it up. We got O'Donnell putting pressure on. Antigonish breaks it out of their zone, across the red line, into the Mariners zone through center ice. Number 10 for Antigonish battling across the face-off circle, the face-off dot. Lots of pressure from Jardine. They pass it out to their D, number 16 shot. Chad O'Donnell picks it up, passes it over. Venino breaks in on the right wing. Antigonish gets it from the play in there, but the puck brings it behind their net. Antigonish breaks out on their right-hand side, comes down. We got pressure from Aiden O'Donnell, and McQueen break it up. McQueen comes out with the puck, breaks out of the zone, passes it to O'Donnell. O'Donnell breaks in down the left wing, passes back to McQueen. McQueen back to O'Donnell. O'Donnell around behind the net. He's got some pressure from Antigonish, not a clear lane. Tries to pass it off the skate. Number 16 for Antigonish picks it up, breaks it out of their zone, across the red line. Loses it mid-ice. And we had O'Donnell pick it up. O'Donnell loses it. Puck goes down in the corner. That's the end of the first period, tied 0-0. Ash comes out to take the second period face-off for the Mariners. Mariners win, back to Murphy. Murphy passes it back behind over to Arnold. Arnold to Thompson, who's down. Antigonish picks it up. Antigonish shoots. Roman deflects it into the corner. Murphy's there to pick it up. Murphy passes it behind the net over to the other side. Thompson breaks it out on the left wing. Comes across center ice, tries to pass it over to Emberly. He does. Emberly breaks it in. Around behind the net. Thompson there. Back to the big scrimmage, no shot. Antigonish goalie still down. Thompson brings it out. Shot. Thompson. Antigonish picks up the rebound after a little skirmish. They flip it out. Murphy picks it up. Passes over to Arnold. Arnold picks up the loose puck up to Thompson. Off Thompson's stick into the zone. Antigonish bats it back down. Bunch of passing back and forth. Antigonish picks it up. Thompson following. They pass it over. Right over wide open player. Shot, Young, big, shows him the leather. Big glove save. First face-off at this end of the game. McLeod on the face-off for the Mariners. Pryor, and we got Jardine and Alabi out. Antigonish wins, shot, wobbled there by Young. Score, Antigonish. Bobble pass was shot was passed over and in on that other side. So again, we had O'Donnell, Cole McLeod, Jackson Pryor, Alabi, and Jardine on for the Mariners on that. McLeod's out for the face-off. Antigonish is up 1-0. Antigonish wins. Pryor battling. They pass it up. Break in on their left wing. Alabi there to pressure. Bring it around behind the net. Back up to their D. D shot is wide. Deflection runs around. McLeod picks it up. Tries to pass it over to Pryor, intercepted by Antigonish. They dump it in behind the net. Battle there. Jardine's right there to put pressure on Antigonish player number 11. Picks it up. Antigonish behind, battling behind the net. They try to pass it out. O'Donnell there to put pressure on. Tries to pass it. Antigonish picks it up. Antigonish tries to pass. Big skirmish. McLeod comes out with it. Breaks out of the zone across the red line. Antigonish all over. Loses a puck. Still battling into the corner. Around behind the net. Puck comes out. Pryor's the first one there. Just got out. Pryor falls, battle hard, working to try to keep it in. Antigonish breaks in. Got Cluett there to challenge him. Right, puck's there in front of Cluett. Cluett up to Pryor. Antigonish is able to keep it in. Cluett passes over to O'Donnell. O'Donnell across the red line. Dumps it into the Antigonish zone. The Mariners change lines. Antigonish brings it around behind their net. Pass it up the ice is deflected. Pick it up in their own zone. Skating in front of their net. Got pressure there from Queen, I think, yes. That's Benino carrying it in, passing it over. Shot from O'Donnell is not a shot, it's deflected in behind the net. Antigonish tries to get it out, Cluett keeps it in, battling down in the corner is O'Donnell. Now to the face-off dot. I think that's a shot, backhander there from McQueen. Back in the other corner. Murphy's there, picks up that puck in the defense, keeps it in. Murphy's shot is blocked or wide. We've got McQueen there battling in the right corner. Battling with support from O'Donnell. O'Donnell shot. Really terrible filming angle. Morash out to the face-off for the Mariners. Got Allaby and Arnold out on D. Antigonish, another player taking the face-off. Morash wins. Emberley picks it up there. Centering shot, or pass rather. Thompson there, can't get it in. Thompson picks up the puck around to Emberley. Emberley can't get it. Allaby comes over, keeps it in, passes up to Emberley. Emberley battling there in the center. Now it's in the slot. We've got Emberley and Morash. Now it's over in the other face-off dot with Thompson, and that was Arnold that batted it in. We got Allaby and Morash there. Morash's pass is blocked. Allaby keeps it in, passes it over. It's offside. Puck came out. McLeod out on the face-off for the Mariners with Jardine and Cluett on D. McLeod wins back to Cluett. Cluett passes over. Antigonish picks it up. They break into the Mariners zone. Cluett's there to break it up. Pryor battling. That's Cluett just batted it up. Antigonish picked it up at the red line. Center ice, they pass it back and pass it across the ice. Pryor intercepts. Pryor shot. Goal. Pryor. Jackson Pryor scores for the Mariners. We have a 1-1 game. We have Jardine, Cluett, Pryor, O'Donnell, and McLeod. And that's not a boo, that's Mariners players saying Moose. Jackson's nickname is Moose. McLeod back out on the face-off. McLeod wins, breaks in, high slot. Antigonish gets it from Jardine's there though. Jardine's shot gets to the net through Antigonish player. They get it into the corner on their right side. Break out, try to pass to one of their players. Mariners intercept. Pryor picks it up, tries to get it in, loses the puck. Antigonish gets it. They bat it out of their zone. Jardine picks it up, passes it over to the boards. McLeod picks it up off the boards, breaks in on the right wing. Tries to juke around the player, gets tripped up, loses the puck. Puck comes back, Cluett bats it into the corner. Pryor's in the corner, battling, loses the puck. Antigonish passes it up, break out of the zone. Big pass across, I guess it was across the red line, into the Mariners' corner. Jardine there, and now O'Donnell picks it up. passes it over to Pryor, crossing center ice, breaking in down the right-hand wing by himself. Most of the Mariners change. Pryor's out there alone. Slapper, glove from Antigonish goalie. That shot was not net though. That was O'Donnell on the face-off. Antigonish comes out with it around behind the net. O'Donnell gets a puck. They're battling there behind the net, now into the corner. Murphy racing over to keep it in. She does. Pumps it in. Number 10 from Antigonish picks it up over into the other corner. Now Antigonish comes out. Lettercoat's there to challenge. They break it out across center ice. There's a delayed penalty on the Mariners. We've touched the puck a bunch of times now. I don't know what's up. Mariners will go on their third penalty kill of the day. Penalty appears to be called on Lettercoat, his second of the day. And it is. Face-off will be in the Mariners' end to the left of goaltender Roman Young. Aiden O'Donnell on the face-off for the Mariners. With Benino to his right. Arnold on D. Gets it. Benino picks up the puck from the Mariners, takes it across center ice, breaks in the zone, comes down, shot from the face-off dot. Saved by the Antigonish goalie. Face-off in the Antigonish zone to the left of their goalie. Aiden O'Donnell on the face-off. Antigonish wins. Scuffle, pops out. Arnold's able to keep it in the Antigonish zone. Rims it around behind the Antigonish net into the opposite corner. O'Donnell's there to battle. Antigonish picks it up, takes it around behind their net. Jukes around and breaks it out of the zone. Cross the red line in on their left wing. Face-off dot, shot, miss. Loose puck comes to the other side. O'Donnell's there to put pressure on, so I didn't have that on play, guys. He gets it out. Benino's racing, challenging number 10 for the puck right on his tail. Number 10 brings it around behind Antigonish's net into the other corner. Benino's still there. That's 10 of Morash, dumps it back down in. Benino battling in behind the net, comes around to the other side. They dump it out. Murphy's there to try to keep it in. Antigonish breakaway. And score, Antigonish. So we got Murphy, Morash, Arnold, and the other forward was changing. Cruz was just coming on. 2-1 Antigonish. Short-handed goal for Antigonish. Morash out on the face-off for the Mariners. Morash wins. Emberly picks it up, loses it though. Picks up, loses puck again. Breaks in on the left wing, centering shot, or pass rather. Morash can't quite get there. Morash is in the corner, tries to pass back to Alibi. Antigonish picks it up. Get out of the zone, battle there at the red line. That was Morash, Emberly now. Emberly over to Morash, Morash battling. Center ice, Thompson's there. Somebody got a shot off on the goalie, back into the corner. Jardine, oh, gets by Jardine. Alibi picks it up, tries to get to Jardine, can't handle it. Antigonish picks it up, Antigonish shoots. There's a block, centering pass, across the crease, nobody home. Antigonish picks it up on the other side, here in the corner. Trying to create space, centering pass. Shot is deflected. Jardine in the corner, over to Cruz. Cruz battling. Antigonish picks it up. Shot, Jardine blocks, gets a shot, and Maddox clears it. Puck comes out, no icing. It's Thompson down there, picks it up. Thompson gets a shot. Covered by Antigonish. Penalty, Thompson. Mariners are going their 4th penalty kill. Thompson's in the box. I don't know if it's goaltender interference or what the call was. McLeod out on the shorthanded face-off for the Mariners. We have Fluid and Murphy out on D, Pryor to the right. We have 5 skaters out. So O'Donnell on left wing, McLeod. McLeod wins. We got 5 players out. Shot, another shot. The penalty's not posted on the board anymore, so I'm not. Looks like penalty Antigonish. And it is. Penalty in the Antigonish zone. 1, 2, 3, 4. It is a 5-on-4 power play for the Mariners. That was O'Donnell out. Now goes in behind the Antigonish net. Cloud's over there. Jardine bats it down in over to McLeod. McLeod shot in front of the net. Pops up, goalie can't quite handle it. Puck's still loose. O'Donnell to Allaby. Allaby over to Jardine. Jardine shot. No, just misses the net. That's O'Donnell there. O'Donnell back to Allaby. Allaby up to O'Donnell. O'Donnell way over to Jardine. He's able to keep it in. Up to McLeod. McLeod skates. Antigonish is there to challenge him. Puck squirts out, comes down to the Mariner zone. In the corner. Young goes to set it up. We had man on from Antigonish, brings it around. Antigonish picks it up on the side. That's McQueen there. McQueen pops it out. Antigonish dumps it back in. Allaby down the board, picks it up in the corner, skates it around behind the Mariners net. Comes out to the right side, passes it up to Jardine. Jardine over to across the ice to O'Donnell. O'Donnell breaks in on the left side, drops the puck from McQueen. McQueen back to Allaby. Allaby up to O'Donnell. O'Donnell to Allaby. Allaby over to Jardine. Jardine shot into the corner. McLeod picks up the puck over to McQueen. McQueen behind the net, tries to get it up to O'Donnell. Lock. McQueen still at the puck. Still battling. O'Donnell has the puck behind the net for the Mariners. O'Donnell passes up to Jardine. Jardine's going to let it rip. Misses the net. Around behind. Maddox shot. Blocked. Antigonish clears the puck. 14 seconds left on the power play. Jardine rims the puck around. Comes up to the right-hand side. Allaby picks it up. Gets it out. Loses it. Pryor picks up the puck. Pryor gets it out of the Mariner zone, passes across the ice to O'Donnell. Okay, we're back. Guys, I don't know if you saw it, we lost connection. Benino just scored for the Mariners. It's now 2-2. Thompson still in the box, Morash out on the face-off. Emberley out to the left. Pryor to the right, let it go. Murphy out on D. It's Emberley. Emberley shot. Lost signal again. Got back. Sorry guys, that was Murphy battling, keeping in Emberley there, and Morash. That's Pryor with the puck. Tries to get it out in front of the net, blocked by Antigonish. Antigonish to the corner. Emberley battling there. Pryor trying to pick it up. Pryor going to backhand shot. .335 remain in the second 2-2 game. O'Donnell out on the face-off for the Mariners. O'Donnell wins. shot. Oh, goal. That squeaked in. It looks like O'Donnell got that. So O'Donnell, Benino, Jardine, Cluett, and McQueen. 3-2 Mariners from O'Donnell. O'Donnell on the face-off for the Mariners. O'Donnell wins. Turns it over to Antigonish. Antigonish, Jardine battling, gets it over to Cluett. Cluett up to Charlie on right wing, gets in, face-off dot. Antigonish picks it up, takes it around him behind the net. O'Donnell battling behind the net to fall down. Support there from McQueen. O'Donnell comes out with a shot to McQueen. Oh, big shot from Benino. Jardine's able to keep it in. Squirts out. Cluett picks it up. Passes it across the ice to the boards where O'Donnell picks it up. Skates around the Antigonish player. So McQueen loses the stick. O'Donnell passes it back to Benino. Loose puck. McQueen picks up a stick. Antigonish picks up the puck. Again, skirmish battle into the Antigonish zone. Antigonish goalie covers it. McLeod out on the face-off for the Mariners in the Antigonish zone to the right of their goaltender. McLeod wins. Pryor picks up the puck. Pryor battling, gets a shot off. Does. Antigonish covers. McLeod again for the Mariners. He wins. Battling on the boards there. Got help from O'Donnell. Antigonish gets a puck from him. Antigonish player tripped up. O'Donnell with the puck skating around, creating space over to McLeod. McLeod gets in on the right wing. Across the face-off dot. McLeod shot. Loose puck behind the net. O'Donnell chasing. Along the boards, battling. Puck comes out. Arnold flips it back into the zone. Antigonish picks up the puck, shoots it out. Arnold picks it up, passes it up to O'Donnell. O'Donnell gets in, offside, and O'Donnell. 1:52 remain in the second. Mariners up 3-2. Morash on the face-off for the Mariners. Morash wins. Let it go battling. Murphy picks up the puck, skates around in front of the Mariners net, passes over to McQueen. McQueen tries to get it over to Morash. Murphy picks it up. Murphy skating in across the red line. Moves the puck, regains it across the blue line, down the right wing. Centering pass, deflected. Antigonish picks it up. Coming down across center ice, jukes around, let it go. Emberley's there to block. Emberley picks up the loose puck on the boards, battling to get it out. Antigonish recovers the puck. Morash there. Morash flips it out. Just hard enough to get it out. Not deep enough to be icing. Antigonish picks it up, takes it around behind their net. Stops. Passes it back the other side. Morash is there to battle. Puck comes out across the red line, in on the left wing. Let it go there on the boards. Benino picks up the puck. Breaks in, passes it over, shot, save. Deflection there, Antigonish gets it over the other corner, Jardine. Jardine keeps it in, passes it up to Benino. Benino shot blocked. O'Donnell shot blocked. Second shot blocked. Cluett's not able to keep the puck in. Cluett passes it up. Antigonish picks it up. They bat it out. Gets a pass, Cluett. Antigonish player gets behind Cluett. The Jardine's there to bat it up. Cluett battling the two Antigonish players, come back into the Mariners' corner to the right of Young. Battling, he's got support there from O'Donnell. O'Donnell gets it, flicks it back up the other way. Benino picks up the puck on the right wing, breaks out, goes across the red line, breaks in on the right-hand side. Benino centering pass is blocked by Antigonish. Battling in the corner. Jardine keeps it in. Shot is blocked. That's the end of the second. Mariners are up 3-2. They're going to flood the ice. We will take a 10-minute break and be back in 10 minutes. Keep it woke.
Woke it, man, woke it. Keep going.
Got to look into pausing these live videos too. There's got to be a way to pause them, so I don't have to disconnect and make the whole second video. The water's not freezing that fast. Like Erie over there.
This guy has to just suck that right up.
Yeah. Did I say 2-0? What am I talking about? Face off. That was McLeod out on the face off. McLeod breaking in, loses at the blue line over to Emberly. Emberly gets pushed over. They call Antigonish pass over. McLeod's there to pick it up on the boards, pass it down in Antigonish zone. Pryor there to battle Antigonish for the puck at the boards. Out to the corner. Pryor's got the puck. McLeod behind the net. Pryor skates out in front, trying to get it off. Too much traffic, can't get a shot. Moves the puck. McLeod picks it up though. Pryor tries it, shoots. Pryor goes to the deflect, misses. Got Benino out, picks up the puck, is able to keep it in. Thompson still in the box for the Mariners. Antigonish picks it up, pass it up to the right. Fluid dumps it in, Benino there to battle. Benino takes it in behind the net, loses it, passes between his legs, up McQueen there. McQueen can't get the shot off. Ready to go. Center ice. McQueen gets the puck, breaks it in. Antigonish pokes it out. McQueen recovers, skating around, hits the side of the net. Antigonish gets it back to backwards. McQueen there with the puck. McQueen gets centered into the slot, loses the puck. Antigonish picks it up, breaks it out, passes across. McQueen recovers. Benino there now. McQueen gets battling for the puck. Morash picks it up, passes it over to Benino. Benino's shot misses. That Morash picks it up behind the net, circles around, passes it up, gets it out past Fluid. No icing call all the way down. Fluid skating in behind the Mariners net. Comes around to the other side, passes it up to O'Donnell, Aiden O'Donnell that is. Lines are a little messed up right now. Number 11 shot for Antigonish misses. Antigonish picks it up behind the net. No Mariner there for some reason. Battling out in front of the net. Puck goes into the corner. Fluid there to pick it up for the Mariners. Passes it up to Emberly, I think. Yeah, that's Emberly. Aiden O'Donnell coming across. offside. Cloud on the face-off for the Mariners, wins, circles around with the puck. Pass it over to Benino. Benino off the boards. Fire picks it up, loses it. Antigonish gets around behind the net with the puck, stops. Benino there, battling, picks it up. Benino shot off the goalie. Fletching in behind the Cloud, picks it up on the other side. Up to let it go to Chips. Antigonish picks it up. They break it out, center it, break in. Murphy's there. They get a shot off the post. D shot is blocked. Murphy passes big long to the Cloud. Cloud's the first one there for the puck in behind the Antigonish net. Skates it out around. Down on his knee, back up on his skates. Skating around. Shot. Oh, just high of the net. Murphy there along the boards for the puck. Antigonish gets the puck out, and Arnold sitting back there waiting for him. Back checking is McLeod. Backhand shot misses. Fire picks up the puck. Comes out around the Antigonish player. Disrupts him a bit. That was Arnold there battling with the Antigonish player. Puck comes out. Antigonish gets it. Breaks in, but they're offside. And Thompson is out now. That was a 10-minute.
10 minutes,
Yeah. It was 6-something, I think, left. And now it's 4 minutes in, so it was like a 10-minute penalty. Morash out on the face-off for the Mariners. Thompson back on the ice. And it was all down on the goalie at that end, so whatever happened down there that I didn't see. Thompson bats it back down in. They get Kimberly in the corner with help from Morash. Puck comes around the other side. Antigonish picks it up. Thompson. Penalty Antigonish. The Mariners will go on only their second power play of the afternoon. We've got McLeod coming out to take the face off for the Mariners in the Antigonish zone to the right of their goal. Oh no, we got O'Donnell on the face-off. McLeod in between on the wings. McLeod gets a face-off shot. O'Donnell on the face-off for the Mariners in black. Antigonish wins. They ice it up there. Yeah, so we got Allaby skating down. Antigonish player on his heels, gets it behind the net. Antigonish player's there, gets it from Jardine battling in the corner. Antigonish player's shot is blocked. Puck comes out, they get a shot off on Young, goaltender Young. Whistle was offside. Antigonish was offside. Benino out on the face-off for the Mariners with Fire on his right wing. O'Donnell on the left. Benino wins. Gets it over. Antigonish passes it up. Loses it. O'Donnell over to Benino. Benino coming into the slot. Loses the puck. The puck was sitting there, fair game, no whistle, man. Yeah. Benino on the face-off. Antigonish wins. They bring it around behind their net. Stop. They pass it up. Ice it. Oh, nice soccer move. Allaby kicks it, keeps it in. Ends up losing it though. Antigonish gets it out. Benino battling on the boards right at the blue line. Antigonish picks it up. Penalty on Benino. Going to 4-on-4. 4-on-4 face-off is taken by Morash. That's Thompson picking it up, coming down our way. Cuts across, down through the high slot, into the slot, loses the puck. Shot misses the net. Pass it up to Fluid on D. D. Fluid down into the corner. Morash picks it up behind the net. Passes it over to the right side. Murphy's there. Murphy rims around. Antigonish is the first one to the puck. They pass it up. They're able to break it out. Fluid's there. Get past Fluid. Murphy goes into the corner to pick up the puck. Brings it around in behind the Mariners' net. Murphy still has the puck, skating it out. Passes it to Morash. Morash across the red line. Breaks into the Antigonish zone. Stops short. Shot misses. Antigonish picks it up, breaks out. 10 seconds left on 4-on-4. Then Antigonish goes on a minute or so power play. So Murphy picks it up in the corner for the Mariners. Passes it up the boards. Antigonish picks it up. Hits it out. Thompson picks up the puck for the Mariners. Comes across the red line. Across the blue line. Thompson's shot is blocked and in. Deflected off Antigonish player, Cruz Thompson. Just as the Antigonish penalty was coming off. 4-2 Mariners. Now Antigonish has a 48-second power play. McLeod on the face-off, I believe, for the Mariners. And it is, and it wins. They get it back. It goes backwards though. Allaby battling Antigonish player. They're the first one there to get the puck in the corner. Antigonish falls. Allaby gets it. Emberley is able to get the puck down. Antigonish picks it up around behind the net. McLeod's there to put pressure on. Antigonish gets it out. You got Emberley there to put pressure on. Now McLeod. McLeod circles. Emberley battling. Antigonish gets it in. Allaby battling there. Pokes it free. In now into the corner. And Antigonish comes out with it. Antigonish backhand shot. Loose puck. That was real close. McLeod picks it up, brings it behind the net, passes up to Emberley. Back to McLeod, but a little bit ahead of him. It'll be an icing call. Wasn't across the red line. Go all the way back down. But we're back to even strength, 5-on-5. The 4-2 Mariners. O'Donnell on the face-off for the Mariners. He wins. Passes to Jardine. Jardine passes it up. Can't quite get it to McQueen. McQueen passes it in. That's Arnold there battling for the puck. Antigonish. O'Donnell trips. Jardine gets the puck now. Skates in front of the Mariners net. Tries to get it to Benino. Benino can't quite get there. Gets there. Antigonish picks it up. Antigonish has the puck. Arnold battling. Shot. Goal. Antigonish. Jardine, Arnold, O'Donnell, McQueen, and Benino. Mariners will change. McLeod coming out. 4-3 Mariners. 7:10 remain in the third. Murphy and Fluid out on D. McLeod win. Well, Antigonish comes out with it. Back down in the Antigonish zone. Owen O'Donnell there. First for the Mariners. First one to the puck. Battling. Pryor has it behind the net. Back to O'Donnell. O'Donnell back to Pryor. Pryor skates it out around. Back to Murphy. Murphy shot. Comes around. Pryor picks up the puck. Antigonish gets it out. Murphy picks up the loose puck. Skates around. Has pressure from Antigonish. Making room, passes it up to Pryor, breaks in on the right wing, stops, makes a shot. McLeod picks up and around behind the net. Out face-off dot, McLeod shot is blocked. O'Donnell's there, loses it. Antigonish there, scooted out, battling up the boards. McLeod there, put pressure on. Murphy. Pryor, second goal of the game. O'Donnell, Pryor, Murphy, McLeod, Cluett.
What did they say? High stick.
Oh, no goal. Calling a high stick or something. That was Morash on the face-off, into the zone. Thompson's there, first one to the puck, goes around behind the Antigonish net, into the corner. Tries to center it out. Arnold gets a puck shot. Goalie can't handle it, breaks it, drops it. That was Morash in front of the goaltender. Whistle blown. Morash on the face-off for the Mariners. Antigonish wins, gets it around behind their net. Pressure from Morash. Morash falls. Thompson battling on the boards. Thompson centering pass. Antigonish picks it up. Breaks out of the zone. Arnold there to pinch. Thompson picks up the loose puck, breaks it in, coming through. Antigonish pokes it out. Thompson picks it back up, passes it backwards. Morash and Arnold there, puck, battling Antigonish. Arnold gets it out, skating around behind the net, battling Antigonish in the corner the other side. Antigonish picks it up on the other side. Albee comes flying in. Keeps him from getting out. Thompson, Albee, that's Albee battling hard there. Now Emberley's out, tries to center it, the pass. Arnold can't keep it in. Dumps it in, but the Mariners are offside. Antigonish gets a chance to break out. Pass it around the other, behind the Mariners net. Emberley's there, but Antigonish gets it. And Albee picks up the puck, loses it. Antigonish gets it. Charlie's there to get it. Charlie picks it up, battling along the boards. Antigonish picks it up. What do we got there? O'Donnell and McQueen. Antigonish. Shot up into the net. O'Donnell, Hayden on the face-off for the Mariners. He wins. Menino picks up the puck, skates it out, gets around one Antigonish player, second Antigonish player. Now McQueen picks up the puck. Nobody in the slot. Pass it out to Menino. Menino shot misses. Rebound comes out. Murphy's there to battle. Murphy's keeping it in. Puck squirts out. Hayden O'Donnell on the 4-10. Up through 4-3. Let it go, keeps it in. Menino's got the puck, centering pass. McQueen tries a shot. Murphy keeps the puck in, down to McQueen. McQueen battling there. O'Donnell's got the puck, centering pass. Menino's able to get it in. Menino scores, second of the game. Menino, Murphy, O'Donnell, let it go, and McQueen. 5-3 Mariners. They count the quote-unquote high stick. All right. McLeod on the face-off. McLeod wins. Picks up the puck, breaks in, comes down the right side. McLeod shot, deflected, picks up his own rebound, back to Jardine. Jardine's shot is blocked. 16 for Antigonish, picks it up, breaks it out of their zone. Jardine poke checks. Is able to recover. Moves puck in front of the Mariners net. Ran our goalie. One of our players fell, crashed into the net. 3:27 remain. Mariners goaltender Young is up. And Brown going to continue. Mariners change, face off in the Mariners zone. Morash on the face off.
Two-goal lead, most dangerous lead. I wish it was tied.
No icing call. Oh, there is an icing call. Icing Mariners going back. .313 remain. Morash on the face-off. I believe he won that one. It's hard to see. Battling around behind our net. Morash now gets it behind the Mariners net. Passes out. Antigonish players there. Emberley's there. Get it out of the zone. Thompson's there to battle almost in. Now Emberley. Emberley falling, battling for the puck. Thompson brings it around behind their net. Reverses around, comes back around. Passes it up. Arnold's there. Arnold brings it around in behind the net. Through some Antigonish players. Battling in the corner. Lifted the puck way up out of play. Hit the ventilation unit up there. hit that pipe. Big lofty backhand. Foul on the face-off, wins. O'Donnell back to Allaby. Allaby over to Jardine. Jardine kind of loses it. Antigonish brings it into their zone. Try to pass it up. Jardine's there to get the loose puck. Brings it down into the corner, battling. Antigonish gets it around behind their net. Gets it up their left wing. Just gets out. Allaby racing with pressure. Still pressure. Allaby there. Pressure from Antigonish. Allaby gets it, passes it to Pryor. Pryor on the boards with battling with the Antigonish players. That's Allaby and Pryor. Allaby around Antigonish behind her net. Jardine picks it up over to O'Donnell. Comes out the cloud there. Antigonish has a puck. They're going to try to shoot it from there. Now blocked. He's in the corner. That's Owen O'Donnell over to Jardine. Jardine behind the net. Jared tries to get it out, gets out at that time. Antigonish gets the puck, passes it up there at center ice, breaks it in on their offside. .117 remain, Mariners up 5-3. Face off just outside the Mariner zone. Antigonish goalie still in. Antigonish wins and gets into the zone, but they don't. O'Donnell picks it up. O'Donnell breaks into the Antigonish zone. Puck comes loose. Antigonish picks it up, skates it around behind their net. Skating up through, passes it out, breaks it out of their own zone. Passes across the red line, breaks into the Mariners zone on the right wing. Drives, the centering pass goes around behind the Mariners net. We've got some pressure there from Murphy. Antigonish has it, pressure from Murphy, they're offside. I think that's 48.3 seconds on their board. Morash on the face-off for the Mariners. Antigonish wins, gets into the Mariners zone. Battling is Thompson. Antigonish shot, misses, gets in behind the net. Puck loose in front of the Mariners net. Thompson picks it up. Thompson ices the puck, empty Antigonish net, by the way. That will be icing the Mariners with 30.7 seconds remaining. Antigonish empty net. Morash on the face-off for the Mariners. Morash wins, Antigonish gets it, Antigonish shot. Save, second shot, third shot. Batted around behind the net. Morash picks it up. Morash shot. Oh, trying to block. Penalty shot. Through the stick, empty net. It should be an empty net penalty shot. I don't know if they're going to allow him to put a goalie in or not. Apparently they are. And there's 9.3 seconds left. Let's see if we can get this. It is a penalty shot. Morash on the penalty shot. 9.3 seconds remaining in the game. They just say they're going to award him a goal. Yes, they did. They awarded Morash a goal. So we got McLeod out on the face-off for the Mariners with 9.3 seconds. McLeod wins over to Pryor. Pryor down. Pryor shot, saved, loose puck. Pryor battling in the corners, end the game. Mariners win 6-3. If you want to see an electric Zamboni, just hang tight a minute. Perfectly good traditional Zamboni sitting here. Oh, we're still live, showing the folks. Maybe they're not going to flood it right now. The Zamboni's not out. Anyway, thanks for watching and thanks for your support.